to your wedding. The steps you have just taken down this aisle are the final steps in the journey you've been taking together. The journey that started the moment you met, and which ends today as you stand before me to start your new journey as a married couple. We have this beautiful fire here behind us, casting heat and light upon us. Fire, of course, is one of the most ancient objects of human respect. In the oldest Hindu traditions, fire was called Agni. And in addition to its usual domestic duties, warming the house, lighting the darkness, protecting us all from our enemies, cooking the food, Agni had a special role as the intermediary between human beings and the eternal powers of the universe. Agni would deliver messages back and forth between the human world and the divine. So in some traditional Hindu wedding ceremonies, even today, the couple to be married walks around Agni 7 times so that the fire can witness their commitment to each other and then go tell the rest of the universe about it. So Joe and Tom, I'm going to ask you to take turns leading each other around Agni 7 times. And while you do that, I'll be reciting some words from Mr. William Shakespeare. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Now, hang out here, or recline, or feel free.
What is real? Asked the rabbit one day when they were lying.
And now, Joe's friend Nick is going to read the poem Love's Philosophy by Percy Shelley.
Love's Philosophy. The fountains mingle with the river, and the rivers with the ocean. The winds of heaven mix forever with the sweet emotion.
And finally, I will ask Father of the Bride, Larry Siegel, to share some thoughts with us.
My lovely daughter has given me the opportunity to provide a brief reading and a few remarks, and I'm so privileged to do so as her father, and I also happen to be a Catholic deacon. So you will understand that I have chosen my reading from Scripture.
Now going to exchange your vows that you've written to share with one another to further prepare you for this solemn and joyful act. I'm going to recite a poem from D.H. Lawrence called Fidelity. Now, Tom, if you would please address Joe.
Jojo, I know you well enough that I am happy to commit to you as my lifelong partner and commit to all the responsibilities that come with that joy. I will hold sacred and cultivate the happiness and love between us. I will treat you with great respect and honor your strong will and opinions. I will take care of myself and I will take care of you. I will trust you and be honest with you. I will share with you and appreciate all that you share with me. I will entertain you with attention, conversation, music, and companionship of any kind. I will be thankful that you are my home, and I will always be your home. I will be more kind to the world in your honor. I will support you in all your pursuits, and I will continue to pursue my own identity, destiny, knowledge, and happiness for the benefit of both of us. I will learn from you, and I'll always remember what you taught me, which is to love life. And like I said the minute you proposed, I will love you forever.
Joe, if you would please address Tom.
Dear Thomas, this is nature's promise, that the universe will continue to conspire in our favor, and I will continue to conspire with you with it. And here in this moment, amid the trees singing loud their inner calm, I can hear us being here, clearly enough to pick out the harmonies that run through our sweet wild waltz. At the baseline of it all, I am vowing to walk by your side through all topographies, guided by my loyalty and my pride in you. Next, intoning a steady glow, I am vowing to seek the golden light that bounces off the buildings and the mountains at sunset, and to know the sun is setting gorgeously somewhere at all times, and the moon is always afloat with laughter, and they are always with us, and we are always with each other on all our paths. I am vowing the happiness of my mornings, the patinaed smile of my old age. I am vowing in every breath and out to trace the interconnectedness of all beings, and I am vowing to keep learning from you and your great embodied knowledge of the elemental things. I am vowing in a body with ears that will listen, and a gut that will harvest patience, kindness, and gratitude. Honestly, I vow honesty. Humbly, I vow to work. I vow to let life teach us all the vows we didn't yet know we'd want to bestow on this altar of our love. I vow to let earth, life, and you teach me ever more deeply how to love and how to do good by your love. I vow to attain happiness through fidelity to our worthy purposes, to serve each other, and to serve the sacred winged world that gave me a creature such as you.
Now, I just have to ask you a couple of final questions to make this union fully legal, but before I do, I'd like to give you some advice on being a married couple. Not my own advice, I'll leave that for later, but advice from some of the greatest thinkers of the last few centuries. Oscar Wilde had this to say, keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. The consciousness of loving and being loved brings a warmth and a richness to life that nothing else can bring. Second, Ludwig van Beethoven, speaking, I think, from a musician's point of view, said, "Love demands all and has a right to it." Finally, Maya Angelou has said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." So now the questions. Thomas, will you have Joanna as your wife?
I will.
Joanna, will you have Thomas as your husband?
I will.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth for the other. Now there is no loneliness. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. Go now to enter into the days of your life together, and may your days be good and long upon the earth.